Previously on RimWorld, the colony was approached by some nasty melee raiders, but the group armed themselves to defend their walls, and was able to drive back the invaders. Then Zlata picked a fight with Tony right before the last tribunal, and sealed her own fate in the voting. The numbers continue to dwindle, and we are picking up the pace. Find out what happens on this episode of RimWorld, the survival reality show. Good evening and welcome back to RimWorld. I'm Modi Operantis. We're back at our colony and we've just voted off the fourth colonist, I want to say. Let's see, May, Philly, Zlata, and so yeah, four. We have 6 remaining then. I think we're gonna do a little format change here. Let's get going here. Let's start the episode up. We are gonna do a little format change. Now that the numbers have cut down pretty far, it'll be easier to manage these people on higher speeds. We can see the relationships pretty quickly now. So I think we could probably get through an entire vote this episode. That's my goal anyways for it. Hopefully it won't be too long of an episode, and I can cut stuff out and speed it along here as much as possible. We are on 1 for speed right now, just watching things as we develop here, but we're about to head into night, so let's split it up to 3, and then we'll jump to the morning here. Go along here, things are gonna get easier and easier to manage, because we'll have less people, less decisions to make, less interactions we need to watch for. And really, the colony's looking pretty good right now. We got our defenses built up here, and we have this turned off now, I believe. Everything's connected there. Yep. The only thing I might want to pause to do is make sure there's enough housing at the old, or actually at the Exile colony, so that as we send people over there, they have a spot to live right away. We won't have to worry about building anything up. They'll have a little more protection. Some of the things I want to do over here are we need to buff up the system over here a little bit. Let's pause this and slow it down. Not completely pause it. Let's just slow it down here a little bit while we do this quick here. What I'm gonna do is put some sandbags up through here. And what this will do is presumably stop people from stopping in here to attack us. They'll have to come out to here. And the turrets will pick them up, and they'll be well within firing range of everybody we have, presumably. What I'd also like to do is structurally add on some walls to this. What do we have? A lot of slate, 60 slate. Okay, so let's start adding on walls to this to buff this up a little bit so they don't just try to like bypass this stuff. Ultimately, our last raid came from over here. It probably won't come from over here again. I want to get like at least one of these walls completely buffed with stone in front of it and wood on the inside. That would be amazing if we can get that done. Even just leaving this one little patch of wood here would be fine. But I want to get that buffed up a little bit here. We do need a lot more wood blocks, or not wood blocks, but stone blocks in order to do that, which means we need people to focus on crafting. Now, I think we're at the point where we can actually probably do that and make sure everyone's got set up for crafting here, even the people who are exiled, apparently. And who else do we have? We need somebody on mining here too, because we're gonna need more metal. Who's a good miner? Julio's not a bad miner. How's he on constructing? 11 on construct. Oh, that's hunting. No, constructing is a 5. Okay, let's put him on mining then, primarily. And then we'll set up some orders over here to mine some more stuff. And let's set Julio up on that task there. There's some stuff here to get. There's some stuff. Oh, we got cargo pods coming in. Let's take a look for those while we're sitting around here. I don't want to leave the colony for too long here. Whoa! You better watch out. Cargo pods inbound. Holy cow. Well, that's convenient. We got megatherium wool. Yeah, okay, sure. Let's make some megatherium stuff here. We have a bill set up for this? We do. Make t-shirts. Make some t-shirts, man. And use the good stuff. Use the good stuff. We'll tell it to use the wool. Details. Clear all. Megatherium wool? Sure. That'll be cool. Maybe some nice warm t-shirts then. Is this set up to reinstall? Let's get this put over here. And I think we'll also leave this gap in here for a door, because it does seem like it'd be convenient to have a little exit right there. And then we gotta make sure that the orders are to not roof this right now, because they will try to once it's built up here. We might have to go in and remove it once it's actually done, because that's gonna cut out our power altogether if we roof that in there. All right, so speeding things along here. We have struck compacted machinery. Yeah, I saw that. Julio is back on mining here, apparently. And yeah, thanks for the alert, game. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. We need somebody to move all this food. We have way too much food. I hate to say it. We have way too much food. I'm gonna actually turn down Padilla's growing because, not Tony. I guess Tony too. Padilla and Tony are the main growers here, and we could probably boost them up on something else because it doesn't need to be done that often. Maybe smithing and tailoring. Put those up higher so that they work on that instead. Is there crafting? Yes, crafting will be good too. Surprising the math professor can't do research also. I find that kind of interesting. Probably for something with the childhood. Cult child didn't learn researching. Yep, that's what it is. But somehow became a mathematician in the end. Not much studying, I guess. Maybe just use a cheat sheet to get a little all the theorems and stuff. Don't know. I don't know how you get to. I don't know how you get a mathematician without some type of research done. That's okay. I'm not gonna question it. It's a random chance that it happened that way. Yep, the colony's going pretty well though. Can't have too many complaints. We've been getting through things pretty easily. The only injury we had that Tony just recovered from was self-inflicted, I guess, kind of. I mean, they started a fight together with Zlata. It was kind of Zlata's fault though. Now she's gone. That shows you something. Actually, let's pause this quick here and let's build up some more rooms here. So we have 4 rooms right now. Ultimately, we're gonna have 8 people over here total. Because by the time we do 9 people over here, the game's gonna be over. So we can just kind of add on 4 more rooms here. Make them a little bit bigger. Okay, that's gonna be way too big here. That's okay though. We'll go doors here. Doors here, doors here. And then we'll put floors on all of it. And it'll give these guys something to do then. They need stuff to do. We don't want 3 colonists idle. It's everybody over here, so they need stuff to do, clearly. We need to get them more wood too, because they're all out of building materials. So let's just have them cut down everything over here, if possibly can. All right, get to work, guys. All right, I'm never gonna look back on them again. They'll be fine. They'll be fine from here on out. Maybe we'll look back at them at the end of the episode and see how they're doing over there. But they should all be working now. Zlata should be getting to work. Everyone should be getting to work, and then we'll get some beds added into these once we're ready for it. But for now, they can focus on cutting down the trees and building up the walls, and that'll be good enough for now. I guess we could also put you guys on hauling for now too. Not May. Oh, actually, Padilla can't do any hauling. Tony could. She'll probably work on that a little bit. And then we're good. So we got our turrets ready to go. One thing security-wise we might want to do is add on secondary turrets. Just because I have a feeling that now that we have this nice kill box set up, there'll be guys coming in from another direction. So what we'll do is put in some turrets here. Just a branch coming off of this, coming this way. And we'll just put a power switch on top of that right here. And we'll put it like right here. Cancel this order. And then we'll do another same on this side. I guess we could put it over here, maybe? Let's see, security, improvised turret. We could start reclaiming some of these buildings too. We don't need that many anymore. We only need, well, we need 5. Or we will need 5. Let's put it right here. Okay, so that'll get built. Get some additional defenses up so that if we do get in problems with the raid coming through the walls, we'll be good. Padilla is working on a cool new t-shirt for somebody. Jerrybear's got something nice there. What is his t-shirt now? Did you get one of these? We got Mega Ethereum wool, normal quality. Should be very, very comfortable in that one. People can start replacing some of their shoddy stuff here. They might upgrade it. We'll see. We'll see if people start wearing the new clothing. We'll know for sure. We'll take a look and see if anybody's needs are related to clothing. Rebuffed by you dog split. Rebuffed by Padilla. You, sir, are married to Philly. Hasn't seen her in a while. Yeah, I know. But and she's got that annoying voice. But that could cause some interesting things. They could get divorced here, even when they're like not together, possibly. Yet Padilla did rebuff his advances. Interesting. Dirty dog split. And Padilla. Who knew? Who knew? Yeah, we know. We're on to you now, Split. We're on to you. We're on to you, buddy. Oh, man. Cool. So that could play out interestingly enough. But, I mean, it would be more interesting if Philly was still in the presence of everyone. But then again, if we send Padilla down to get exiled, which is a possibility. She's not getting a lot of votes. If we somehow exile Padilla and send her down to live with other people, then, you know, people might, they might have some words with each other. That'll be some good drama eventually. Oh, we got a fire going on. Whereabouts is that? That could be very bad for us, given that everything we own is wood. So I am going to make sure that's zoned as a home area, so that they go attack it. And it is zoned. And then I don't think the work is set up correctly here, so let's fix that. It hasn't come up that often. Luckily it is raining, so it will put itself out. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, it's gonna take care of itself then. Never mind. False alarm, false alarm. I'm gonna keep sleeping. Hate to get y'all up. Fire where now? Over here. Someone will get it. Shepherd's on it. Nice. No problem. People are on top of it. Little conversations between Split and Jerbear. We guess we could take a look and see. Well, given that we have a vote, I was gonna say we could take a look at the socials tab and see where everybody's standing. But we're gonna find that out later this episode if I get through. Let's see, we're on day 7. So that's 21 days have passed. So that means there's 3 more days before the vote. Well, it's gonna be close. Problem is, if I do only do the 2.5 days like I've been doing in most of these episodes, we're gonna have like, you know, 15 minutes episodes, and I don't really want to do that. It's a little too short, not enough getting done. But I do think that we've selected the wrong AI type, the AI storyteller type, because we did select Phoebe friendly, and I think it's going a little bit, well, maybe not. Let's see what this is. Mental break for Philly. Meh, wants to sleep with Split. Yeah, well, let's see what she actually does about that. She was gonna wander up here and just try to join his bed. We got make a bed. What can we do? Can we do anything? Or not make a bed, make a t-shirt, make a t-shirt. Let's cancel that. Suspend that. Add a bill for, let's make a duster. Make a couple dusters. All right. Yeah, I wonder if Philly will do anything with that. Could help her bring her man back around. Guys, just be careful. If this rain ever stops, we're gonna be in trouble, so we gotta make sure this fire goes out. Looks like they're doing good on food over here, so that's awesome. Houses are coming together nicely. Fantastic, all right, so I'm not gonna really worry about that anymore. Is anybody working on this crafting over here? Nobody? Guess we need somebody to focus on that. We got too much other building to do. JR, what you working on, man? More turrets, additional defenses. We're gonna be nice and prepared for this if anything happens. But as I was saying, I think we chose the wrong AI for this because it seems like the events are too few and far between. I was worried that they'd be too frequent, but I mean, this is our first time playing this type of playthrough. I didn't really do any extensive playtesting on it, so it's kind of in progress here. I think in the future we'll either do Cassandra or Randy. Keep it a challenge mode, probably. It gets a little hard, like the third or fourth raid. It gets a little harder because it's anticipating we have, you know, 10 people still, and we only have, you know, 4 or 5 still working for us, maybe 6 still working for us, like we had last time with the 3 guys with the personal shields. If we only had a couple people at the colony still, that ain't gonna go our way. Everybody will die. That'll be the end of the game. So there could be a situation where we're cut short like that. I don't know what will happen if that happens. Maybe I'll bring back these Exiles to see who is the actual winner for a final vote. If the rest of the colony dies and the Exiles win, maybe. I don't know. Puts them rooting against the colony. But yeah, I think we do want to go with Cassandra because the events are not frequent enough. And we're not getting severe enough. We got the rainstorm here. It's okay. It's just nothing to deal with fire from the lightning. Rainy thunderstorm isn't a threat whatsoever. This makes people a little uncomfortable and potentially could start some fires, but not enough. Ooh, we have an issue over here though. for sure. Too much food. It's not an issue so much as it is just a fact. We should build up some more wood walls here so we have some nice insulation going on. Build that on there, and we'll open this up then. I actually probably want it double insulated so it's nice and solid there. Can I reinstall this battery someplace else? Let's reinstall this battery someplace else. Because I want to just double up this wall here. That way we don't have to like have less room on our side of our room here. So let's go wooden wall like this then. All right, let's get people speeding along here then, since they got all of their orders ready to go. Wood wall here too, so they use the door. May is working on her research right now, looks like. Boosting that up a little bit when she can. Jabber's got the turrets. All right, so we're at the end of day 7, moving on to day 8. I guess we could probably get to the vote this season, or this episode rather. Shouldn't be that bad. And we need to deconstruct. I guess we'll let our food go bad for a second or two here. Just to make sure we get anybody trapped in there accidentally. That'd be the worst if Jabber gets trapped again. This got replanted really quickly. We could put one more cooler in here once it's all done too. Our system probably with support on our cooler. We're generating a lot of power still. All right, back to another night here. Speeding through it. Definitely kicking things into high gear this episode. And hopefully, well, this will probably continue throughout the series from now on here so we can get through it. Because I'm kind of interested to see how it plays out. I don't think this game is going to throw us anything too difficult. Especially now that we're kind of set up here. We might get sappers soon, but it won't be that bad. We can probably handle it with this setup. And now that we have the extra turret over here, we can turn this off. You didn't build it yet. Where's the power switch? I put it here. That's right. All right, turn that off when somebody gets a chance to. And the one over here is not built yet. So he's concerned with power. Nobody? Should put flick on as number 1 so everyone just does it. Poor mood for somebody went away. Okay, nobody got a poor mood. It was Lada. Well, we don't care about Lada. She's always in a poor mood. It's because the teetotaler doesn't like the other people around her. She's down to a colony that has no booze anymore though, so she should be happy about that. Let's deconstruct this. Let's just get somebody to move this out of the way here if we can. No? No? Work on that, please. Then we can finish up that wall and be done with it. There we go. One more there. And then we'll put in the floor in here. Wooden floor still because we do have plenty of wood. Did we do wooden floor in here even? No, it's already wooden. Okay, good. Getting plenty of fine meals now. We need some extra meat, I think, but should be pretty good. Oh, is this roofed? No, it's not. I don't think it is. No, it is. Clear build roof area. Yeah, get rid of the roof, guys. Can't have the roof on top of the solar panels. It's not gonna make a lot of sense. Is it actually roofed? No, it's not. Good. Good. All right, Jerry's working on the turret. Turn that off. I guess we could start deconstructing some of these beds if they're not great, or swap out some of the nice beds or the poor beds for good beds. So we'll reinstall this into here. That one's not getting used. Normal bed, 4 bed. We'll reinstall this one into here. Kind of gets people more centrally located. They are using the kitchen though. I like that. He walked all the way from his bedroom up to the kitchen. Didn't eat off the ground like an animal. Glad to see he's not just wasting his meals on that. And getting a little interaction too with Jerbear. And Tony. Making friends. Influencing people. Okay, we have 1 day to go until the next vote. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it to the end of this episode and do the vote. And see what else is going home. Ooh, nice duster for Julio. Looking good, man. Looking very good. Digging it, digging it. What is he doing right now? Meditating. Meditating about how awesome his duster is. Is that Megatherium? I do presume. Awful, awful quality. Well, we could get somebody a little bit better on that then. Dia, what's your skill here? Crafting's at 6. You shouldn't be that bad at it. Cool. Well, we'll get some people some dusters. We'll get some people some, button downs if they want them. And also, let's expand the stockpile now. So we can store more stuff in here. There. Get some more storage in here. The temperature's still good in here. It is... Oh, it's unroofed. That's why. We need to get that roof bit on there. Can I make you do that somehow? Jerbear? There, do that, buddy. I need somebody to build a roof on there so we don't lose all of our heat, or all of our cool. Coming out of there. The only other thing I might consider building is a better hospital. Because right now we have to share this room with the sewing machine. And we'll probably want other crafting there eventually too. Maybe we'll make an art table soon. Did you not do the rest of this? When I say all of it, I meant all of it, Jer. I kind of want you to do all of it. I don't know what you're building right now or what you're doing. Building should be priority 1 for you though, Jerbear. Because you're so good at it. You're a 9. You're a winner. What's he gonna work on now? What's he working on actually? He's doing wood floors. Okay, well, fine. I just kind of want you to finish the roof. Whatever, nothing's gonna spoil. Well, this will, but it's only 2 bird meat. It's fine. It'll be just fine. All right, let's speed this along here then. And let Jerbear work on the floor. Shouldn't take too long at all. Lost idle sow, okay. Well, not our problem. Just gonna take a look at them quick and see what they're up to here. They cut down all this wood. There's wood to cut, man. There's animals to hunt. Could tell them to hunt some stuff here. Poor mood for Jerbear. Oh, Jerbear? What's that matter, buddy? What's the matter? What's your problem? Feeling hot, in pain, wants to sleep with May. Can't do it, buddy. Not yet, anyways. You're gonna have to do a little bit worse on the show here before that happens. We should probably put some chairs and tables in. Not tables, but chairs in where these workbenches are. So people are a little more comfortable when they work. Suspended. Okay, let's get that back. Oh man, why did we suspend that? Oh, because we didn't have any room inside of the crafter, that's why. So somebody should be working on that, and we'll have nobody idle then. On our end. Not that we had that already. So we have a poor mood for Jerbear still. Sorry, Jerbear. Once you get out of the darkness here, we'll work on the light, it'll be fine. Actually, it's fine because this is still lit right now. I guess we can't put the roof in because there's a tree in the middle there. Get somebody working on that as soon as possible. Maybe Padilla can go do that quick to help out? Or Tony. Here, take care of that. Take care of that tree there. Help him out. There you go. Now Jerbear should be able to fix it up and finally put the roof on. That's probably why we couldn't put a roof on in the first place. Nope, still not doing it. All right. Jerbear's still in a poor mood. Consuming a meal. Well, the poor mood left already. Well, he's on the cusp. He's on the cusp of a poor mood. We need like a party or something like that again. Putting oak tree, why? Oh, for the turret? Oh, yeah, I guess I did put a turret right on top of that. We're moved for Jerbear again, I'm sure. Oh, Shepherd and Philly Shepherd now, huh? What's your problem? He's got in darkness, feeling bad, ugly environment, insulted. By who? Directly insulted by... It was days ago. It was days ago. Julio, probably. Yeah, looks like Julio. Well, that's not gonna win you any favors, buddy. That's certainly a vote for you. And we'll find out what happens next day here. Not too long ago, we got 24 hours till the next vote. And then we're there. And we're sending the 5th person home. We're halfway through the game. Man. 8 episodes in, halfway through. I mean, I guess it's probably not going to take that many more because we're still just going to do 1 more per episode then. So we'll be at like episode, what, 14 by the end of this thing? It's still a lot. 6 more episodes? No, 4 more episodes, right? Because we'll vote 1 person off and then the final vote will be between 2 people. I mean, that's going to be kind of a close one to call. Keeping 2 people alive on the big huge colony probably won't be that difficult unless it's the wrong 2 people and they can't cook anything. Hopefully by that time we've got some meals saved up. We should probably create a meal overstock in here, just because. Make sure this is set to critical, okay, and we'll allow meals in here as well. We already do. Okay, good. Making sure. Because he is getting to the point where it is going to be full. And we've got how many meals made now? Oh, we got a lot of meals made. Okay, I'm going to cut this down in half. Let's delete some of the stockpile here. Just so we put some of that stuff back in the main cooler, then. It'll freeze up then. Or it should anyways, once this roof goes on. There it is. Now he's got it, and now it's gonna start cooling down in here. Let's see how fast it cools down. On roof still. Finished auto doors. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you so much. Oh man, that's great. Okay, so we can do some recrafting here. Can we put auto doors in instead of the wooden doors? Oh, we have to deconstruct one at a time then? Well, we'll do that quick. I don't think the double doors are helping a whole lot anyways. To preserve the heat. It's down to 60 in here now. It's still unroofed. Which part is unroofed? Right over here? Right over here? Okay, that'll help the temperature in here. Already down to 56 now. Why didn't you deconstruct that? Hauling steel for the turret. Okay, good idea. Yeah, do that first. And a mental break for Zao, the rancher. Feeling terrible. That's fine. Get it out of your system. All right. Need a research project. I don't think we're actually going to give you one now. Because we're pretty good on that stuff, I think. I don't think we're going to need much else. So yeah, these won't ever spoil then. Refrigerated won't spoil or last a few days at least. This is barely getting down to 32. Let's drop this down. Oh, it's getting there. Let's just drop this down 1 more degree. There we go. Just below freezing, and then the next one will be even further below freezing. We have plenty of power, obviously. We could probably put a 3rd one in there just to make sure it stays cold enough. Actually, we should probably put a 2nd cooler in the main chamber here. And what would be really nice, this would require a major redesign, but it'd be really nice to start getting some cooling for each of the houses somehow. We can't do coolers for everybody necessarily, because that would be a lot of power consumption. Well, let's do this. Let's put a cooler opposite that one. Let's relax a weapon. Oh, he's unequipped it. I can't help him now. We'll have to remember to give him that back as soon as we can. Alright, so we are at day 10 of summer. The vote is happening right now. We are at 1900 hours. Usually we're at 18 for the votes. Let's assemble everybody around the table here. Yeah, let's get everybody in there. Working around the table. Here we go, guys. Okay, that is all 6 remainders. Okay, let's pause it there and we'll start doing a countdown of the votes for everybody and see who is going home on this episode. So first we have Shepard voting for Julio. 1 vote for Julio. Tony voting for Split. 1 for Julio, 1 for Split. Jerbear voting for Padilla. 1 vote for Julio, 1 vote for Split, 1 vote for Padilla. This is going to be a 2-vote win again here, unfortunately. 1 vote for... Okay, this is I was going to do Split next. Split's vote is for Tony. So we had 1 for Julio, 1 for Split, 1 for Padilla, now 1 for Tony. Okay, again, not going to be very concise. Finally, we have 1 vote for Jerbear. Okay, again, rock, paper, scissors. Everyone vote for the person to your left. And then Julio is the deciding vote here. A 2nd vote for Tony. So Split and Tony, or Split and Julio are the voting block today. Both are just not getting along with Tony. Just a little chit chat, nothing major. They just don't have enough interaction for him. Split really has no opinion of her, but they've had some bad blood here with Tony. Julio is not like women, so it's already at a loss, and they had some insults traded back and forth here apparently. So, Tony, hate to say it, but you are exiled. Pack your things and head off. All right, and that will do it for this episode here. We'll be back tomorrow or the next day for another episode. Hope you guys are enjoying the series still. I know I am. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're sad to see Tony go, she was pretty good at farming, from what I remember. Yeah, she was our grower. Luckily, she's kind of outlived her usefulness in that regard, because we already have all the food, so there is that. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back for another episode in a day or so, and we'll see how this whole thing plays out with the remaining 5 colonists. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.